Welcome back, everybody.
But let's get back to the expedition.
Maybe later. Maybe later.
Hello.
What is this expedition you're talking about? You know, that's pretty strange. We're actually planning this major thing, our last great adventure before we bid the world farewell. But somehow, I don't seem to remember everything now. For one thing, I cannot recall where this expedition was going to lead us. What, you don't even know what the expedition was about? Now that you mention it, I believe... Yes, I buried something. Where did you bury the map? Wait. The solution must be here somewhere. I thought of something to aid my memory. Now that seems to have worked pretty well. It's something from my past. A thing that I was somehow involved with before. It guards the clue that explains where I have to dig. I'll find... tell me where...
Let's recap everything again.
Maybe
I
later.
buried something.
Wait.
Some phantom digging. Whoa.
Wait a minute. Where did the desert go? My actions seem to be changing this place. Water, flood. I think I know now how I'm getting out of here. And how I can find the shaman's next clue.
Jack, that's just weird.
What is it?
This isn't a treasure map at all. It's an invitation to teach at Oxford University. They wanted me to lecture there, but that's no job for an adventurer. Why did I bury it instead of just tearing it up?
Could it be that you're just afraid of commitment?
What were you saying? You want me to change my recipe for success? Starting over? Ha! Well, that would involve risks, imponderabilities, commitment. That's not for Jack.
Maybe all that wasn't enough for Amanda.
I don't know. You want me to leave this perfect world? Anyway, even if I wanted to, how could I get away from here? You see my ship? For one thing, it's stranded. And it's in a terrible state. Also, the Reverend and I have some important matters to discuss.
I checked out the ship. It just needs a hull fixed.
In that case, we're gonna need tar, and it must be spreadable.
I've got some.
You got tar? Well, that's good. So all we need now is a broom or a brush or something like that.
I think this is a job for the Reverend.
You mean he must be?
I think the time has come to let go.
You're right. Reverend, I beg your pardon. May I, for a minute?
And that takes care of all his friends. It fits. The mop's covered with tar. Now the tar can be spread on the surface.
It's just weird that they don't have better boilerplate dialogue for combining items together.
The tar sealed the leak. I hope not bad.
Okay, come on.
Believe it or not...
What? Looks like we can set sail now. Let's go.
You know that your ship's stuck, so of course we'll need some water.
What are we going to do now?
All right, we have to push together to open it. Ready? All right, push!
Alright, we're looking for an octopus. An octopus in Africa's.
Ah, so much water. Octopus. Africa. Oh! Am I dead?
Oh, you're awake.
What the... Who are you? What happened?
Calm down, Jack. We're in my hotel room, and my name is still Eve.
How come you know my name?
You don't remember?
Why do you have my amulet?
Jack, I must say I'm a little disappointed that you don't remember a thing. But when I found you, you had passed out on the floor. That could explain a few things.
You found me?
Yes, you were unconscious in a warehouse where I was taking photographs for a report on the strike. I'm a photojournalist.
What's a photo?
You know what? I should probably take you back to the harbor. You'll hardly find your way back by yourself.
The harbor? Yes, I've got to go. Amanda will be looking for me. Again.
Amanda.
I'll explain that when I get there.
Fine.
But tell me, the hotel room, my clothes...
You know what? You tell me once it all comes back to you.
What? Are they saying that he... Are they basically saying he was raped? Because he was tranked.
Jack! Where were you? Things are getting out of control here.
Well, I found another part of the amulet, but then I passed out somehow. But I now know our new destination, Africa.
Wait a minute. Who is that?
Is that the way people like you usually say hello?
People like me?
This is not going according to plan. Amanda, this is Eve. She helped me when I was unconscious.
Helped you? Huh. How exactly did she do that?
And why would that interest you?
Exactly. Why would it?
And Eve, this is Amanda. We're together, so to speak.
I guess there's no better way of describing it.
I'm very pleased to meet you, Amanda.
Of course you're pleased, sweetie. Anyway, in the meantime, I found this engineer who can repair our ship.
Wow, the ship looks incredible.
Carl, this is Jack. Jack, we should get out before Hamburg blows up in our face.
Let's see. The ship is fixed. I've got the amulet piece, and I know more or less where to find the next one. What could possibly hold us back now?
Hey, you Germans! Get back! This part of the harbor has been closed by Umbati Corporation until the strike is over. Just a minute. You look familiar.
Whoever this Umbati person is, he doesn't get a say in where my ship needs to be.
Oh, really? Mr. Harbor Master?
Yes, whatever Mr. Umbati says.
You see, when the Harbor Master says no ships will leave, then no ships will leave. All ships have been held by the harbor authorities, and will stay here until the strike is over. And no striking worker can enter this side of the harbor.
We're not workers. We're the crew of the ship.
Really? You don't look like sailors to me.
Amanda is my navigator.
Haven't we met before, Fraulein?
Carl is the bosun.
Am I?
Good grief. Are you coming along or not?
Oh, sure, I am.
Eve over there is the reporter who'll document our voyage.
What? Her? You're not gonna leave me here when all hell is breaking loose, are you?
I'm the captain. Captain of the charming Princess 2.
All right, you may pass.
So, that's my crew.
Good. You can board, but we're not letting any ships sail whilst the strike's on. And you had better keep your heads down. The end of the strike will be messy.
No, boy.
A few pages I tore out of the gorilla's book. I feel guilty, but only a little.
Jack, why do we have to drag that Eve?
She might turn out to be useful in our adventure.
Oh? How about this? You try and find out either she pays for her passage or she helps us in some... If she refuses to pay...
By the way, where did you dig up that remarkable guy?
Don't change the topic.
Fine.
Please, Jack, I can't stay here.
I just talked it over.
So?
We're traveling to Africa, non-stop. You're aware of that?
Africa? That's fantastic. I might even become...
Do you have money?
I'm freelance. I have times when I make lots of money, and times when I make nothing at all. Like now. So...
I'm sorry, but...
But there must be...
Fishing, so we can have something to eat?
Oh, yuck. And I've never...
Singing sea shanties, so the crew can listen?
I'm sorry. And it wouldn't do for lonely...
The sailors are just a...
Even so.
Okay. Scrubbing the deck so we won't keep slipping?
Scrub the deck.
Dancing?
Better not. When I was young. Oh, sorry.
Looks like you...
Oh, wait a second. I know what I could do. I'm an excellent navigator.
Too bad. We already have Amanda as navigator.
And is...
Well, you know, she keeps confusing starboard and port, so sometimes our trips take a little longer.
Terrific.
I mean, what...
She could be our new navigator.
Oh, that's very... Me!
But you keep confusing port and starboard.
You may have a point. I'm a lousy navigator. Okay, and now...
You know,
He's not that remarkable. Just pretty unusual.
and do you...
Jack, please. You, on the other hand, woke up in the bed of another woman.
Have you got...
Well, all I've got left is this stamp. If you want to believe a blind drunkard. Oh? He must have.
See you later. That doesn't seem to work. So, Carl, you're an engineer.
Actually, I'm a fifth-generation engineer. We invented lots of things, or a self-steering boot horn. But this time...
We still need people for our crew. Couldn't you join us as a rigger?
Well, Amanda told me you would take me and my prototype to New York.
New York?
Yes, she said you were going to New York anyway.
Oh, you mean New York? I thought you said Newark.
Oh, Well, my prototype is in a crate on the docks, right next to the Umbati Corporation.
Excellent.
Very good, but please be careful.
The destination of this crate is New York. I wonder what's in there.
Come on. I guess that's not what we're supposed to do.
I hope this whole strike will be over soon.
You look...
I hope this whole strike will be...
You can clip papers to the clipboard. The delivery note says banana shipment.
I hope this whole... They could...
And another page.
They could be here at any moment now. To arms! Roll! We must act now!
I fastened one...
They could be here at any moment now. To arms! I hope this should...
They won't be striking for much longer.
It's you. Again.
If I had to take another crew member aboard?
No one gets through unless the person is essential. A cook, for example?
This fellow here, he's my cook.
Regulations say that a cook must wear working clothes, bring cooking equipment, and a cookbook. And of course, he needs an official certificate of good health. These guys are pretty tough.
He looks happier now. That won't work.
I hope this whole strike will be
He
over
could be a
soon.
civil servant. Ah, just joking. He's obviously overqualified.
I hope this whole strike will... They could be here at any moment now. To arms! Roll!
Ah!
How can we end the...
You know, the Umbati... So we complained. But instead of listening to us, they simply stopped paying us altogether. They said that no one's allowed to complain to Mr... And now... But we're not...
And in the unlikely case that Umbati won't give you the money,
I'm sure they're planning to attack us any moment. They are well armed. Yeah,
Rolf,
yes. But Rolf simply refuses to leave. I told you, there are animals present. No animal.
the gorilla.
Once the battle he would only be...
Sounds simple enough. The gorilla boards the ship, Umbati's henchmen get what's coming to them.
9. I can't leave this part of the harbor, because a battle would start and the gorilla... You see?
I could take the gorilla back to Africa.
So, you're going...
Um,
We need every... Here,
for what?
so we'll know not to bash your skull.
In that case, I'll take the yellow one.
Right.
No help with the gorilla, but at least I know. Who's that guy talking?
He belongs to Mr. Umbati.
I found out one.
How nice. But we must...
I'll be back.
They could be here at any moment now. To arms! Roll! We must act now! I hope this whole strike will be over soon.
They won't be striking for much longer.
Now he looks as civilized as he actually is.
These guys are pretty...
No idea where they came from.
They could be here at any moment now. To arms! Roll! We must act now!
Sender.
I
Mrs.
told you,
Patcherby,
there are
to
animals
find
present.
Destination.
I'm a
Africa.
certified zookeeper. And their safety must be...
I hope this whole strike will be over soon.
The blasted chain keeps our ship stuck in the harbor until the strike is over. The blasted chain keeps our... You'd like that. You'd like that. You'd like that.
Oh, I see. That is a sturdy chain, not a knifeable chain, certainly. Okay, they're not gonna let us hop up here.
We need to...
I'm on it. I need to unhook the...
Be careful, Jack.
What's wrong now?
Just don't damage my prototype. Yeah. And now a little here. Perfect.
Oh! Almost hit the mast.
Jack, if you hit a mast, I won't be able to repair the ship. And the content of this crate is very, very important to me.
I have to photograph that.
I think that's the right spot.
Looks good, Jack. I'll detach the crates from the crane.
All right. Right, Carl. This should be it.
Yes, I have a few more things to take care of, but in principle, I'm ready to leave.
Alright, good.
A message. Gift of the British Empire as compensation for the inadvertent attack on a... That won't work. A message. Gift of the British Empire as compensation for the inadvertent attack on a... You'd like that.
That's right, the paddle.
An old, slightly rotten pad, but it's made from good wood. That won't work.
I hope this will strike with the others.
They won't be striking for much
He
longer.
could be a civil servant. Ah, just joking. He's obviously overqualified.
I hope this will strike with the others. It's you.
Why is this...
None of your business.
You heard him.
Me fi-
As I said, the only... You haven't...
This fellow here.
Regulations say that a cook must wear working clothes, bring cooking equipment, and a cookbook. And, of course, he needs an official certificate.
Our cook uses an old-fashioned...
What? You cook... That one...
Goodbye, sir.
I hope this will strike with the oversuit.
They won't be striking for much longer.
In the Shanghai prison, I had to carve hundreds of giraffes from old
Don't
bits
worry.
of wood.
We've got plenty of arms. All they have is clubs.
But the last one
I
was a bit
enjoy
better.
shooting beer
Although that
bottles
time I did
and
use up a
anything
whole
that
three.
moves. I think we've talked enough.
A hat and a spoon. Et voila. A chef.
Oh, there we are.
He could be a civil servant. Ah, just joking. He's obviously overqualified.
You look...
I hope it's you.
As I said,
The gorilla? Well, he's got equipment, all right. There's no law that forbids it.
a health certificate for a cook.
Yeah, and there should be a talking...
Why is...
None of your...
You...
Goodbye, sir.
Wow. You know, he's not... And... You.
See you later. Oh no. The wooden giraffes we're forced to carve in prison. They're obviously for shipping somewhere. Hopefully somewhere I never have to go. A message. Gift of the British Empire as compensation for the inadvertent attack on a Chinese prison. Warning, you'd like that. You'd like that. A message. Gift of the British Empire as compensation for the inadvertent attack on a Chinese prison. He looks happy and... The heroic deeds of Agent Montgomery and... You'd like that.
They could be here at any moment now. To arms! Roll! We must act now! I told you, there are animals present. I'm a certified zookeeper. Their safety must be my first priority.
It's large, sturdy, and unfortunately locked.
Really? And what about our safety? How are you going to feed the gorillas after Umbati's guns blow us up? I hope Umbati sees this master.
I'm confused. I can't find any...
The blasted chain keeps our ship stuck in the harbour until the strike is over. So, Carl, you're an engineer.
Actually, I'm a fifth-generation engineer. We invented lots of things. For example, an automatic walking stick, a flying, or... But...
Bye.
I took a quick peek at our guide to see what I'm missing, and it's because I need to talk to Rolf.
Ah!
Who's that?
It belongs to Miss...
Couldn't you take...
a ship.
Why not?
Because I get seasick.
Seasick? A dock worker?
Yeah, if you don't believe me, look at this.
Aha, that's why.
I'll be back.
They could be here at any
I would stamp it.
That works.
Roll.
A health certificate with an official stamp from Shanghai.
A health certificate with a strange stamp. It looks official. All right, I can accept it.
I hope Umbati will this master.
It's you. As the gorilla? That's ridiculous. On the other hand, I must say, I hope...
Alright.
That... Just like a chef? Now, Jack...
Ladies...
Ugh, good grief.
In the meantime...
Harbor Master, do you hear them? We must act fast.
The ship must be taken to a safe place.
Yes, you idiot. Take me there now.
Okay, so they're now over here.
What is happening there? Are they getting ready to attack?
I'll find out what...
See? It's perfect. That's what I had in mind. It's quite a lot.
Yeah, we squeezed the workers pretty hard.
Now let's get this stuff out of here.
Of course. But before we go, we should make sure that everything's there.
Good.
Hey, there's nothing to see here.
I don't like people who snoop.
I have to distract them if I want to take a closer look. I could use some help.
We need to say...
I could use your help in distract... I'll leave.
If it helps get us out.
Jack, I think I should do this. We shouldn't underestimate these people.
You mean I can't handle those guys?
I think Amanda...
That's right.
I don't care.
What, there's dating sim elements to this game?
Hey, boys. I'm looking for folks I can talk to about tough business like drinking and weapons.
Sure thing, Fräulein.
Hey, gentlemen. What's up?
Oh, isn't that an 1895 Winchester?
Damn right. With thick...
Wow. So much money. This must be the money the Umbati...
Impressive. But that's a .405 caliber. Oh, guess the Buffalo would be minus a...
Sorry, but I need to leave now. Catch you folks later.
Ha, what a nice lady. And now,
It's gone.
I'm a dead man. And so are you.
Me? But I already handed it over to you.
Oh, maybe if I take the empty money cases, and in the meantime, I can squeeze the money out of someone else.
I'm sure I can raise it again.
You know what, Harbor Master? I've got to run. Fast.
But...
I don't care. Because you're fired.
Oh...
Like, they don't even... They don't notice. They don't even think that the guy who just was there...
Umbati's money.
Our money. It's here. Umbati finally gave up.
Well, not really.
The strike is over. We can go back to work. And I must say, the Umbati Corporation has offered us a pretty penny.
But they could be furious when they next show up.
Jack, we are in your debt. Is there anything we can do for you?
You know, my ship is still moored.
We'll take care of that.
Okay, Jack. Your ship is free now.
Thank you.
You're free,
Now we
ship.
can
You're
continue our
free.
journey.
My third wish is
Wait.
to free you, ship.
We want to ask you something.
After this whole business, we decided to found a group that will promote our interests.
We are going to call it a union.
Right, but we need a strong leader. And you did extraordinarily well. Could you imagine yourself becoming our leader?
Responsibility. Leader?
But you've already proved...
We really... Carl is the ship.
Ducking out. Time for him to have another bad dream at some point.
So what are we going to...
I would say payday!
And off they go. Sorry for the yawn.
Nonsense, Carl. Of course this is the way to New York.
Jack, we're sick and tired of eating bananas. Talk to the gorilla right now.
I talked to the cook. Naturally, he'll continue to serve bananas.
Alright.
Jack, could you come here for a moment? We have company.
There's no object. There's nothing I can do except go on deck.
What the devil?
Mr. Keane, you can probably guess who I am.
And the large logo on your Zeppelin is impossible to overlook.
Professor Umbati, if you please. I was given an honorary degree from the University of Calcutta.
Which you founded.
Because I am a man who treasures knowledge. And titles. Let's get down to business. You have an amulet. I would pay you an adequate price for it. I abhor armed violence, and only use it as a last resort to achieve my objectives. I am a man who loves to negotiate.
The amulet is worth an awful lot. That's what I think.
Good point.
Wow. That's at least 3... No, 4.
This will buy you the biggest ship you can imagine, Mr. Keane, and allow you to get rid of this miserable heap of junk, including the rats and lice.
Jack!
What do you say?
Why are you so eager to get the amulet?
Let me put it like this. In your hands, the treasure that it leads to would be completely useless. Dangerous, even. But in my hands, it would enable me to ring in the next phase of evolution. That should be reason enough for you to accept the money and leave the amulet to me.
That's all you have to offer.
Apparently you're not easily convinced. I like that. So, what do you say to this?
This must be at least... Wait, let me see.
This would be enough to buy you the entire Royal Navy, and every single ship would be better than this worm-riddled hulk. And they'd smell better too. But this is my last offer. My time is precious, and this is the maximum I will invest. So what do you say? Death? Or this?
Death.
I had been warned that you were a fool, but you're even worse than your reputation. If that's your answer, then I'll just take the amulet, and you get nothing. Let's go. I've wasted enough time here. The deal is off, and your ship is sinking.
Great. We travel all the way to Africa, and now we've lost the amulet to Mbati.
Don't worry, Amanda. We still have the map from my dream. We can get back into the race with that.
Terrific prospects.
Just trust me.
Okay, Amanda, it seems to fit.
Jack, what are you doing? Where are you going?
What do you think? The next part of the amulet's waiting.
You must be joking. Mbati has our amulet. Why would we look any further?
We cannot allow Mbati to get the other parts as well. Everything we did so far would have been for nothing.
Jack is right. We shouldn't give up now.
But we haven't the slightest idea where we should look. An octopus is a lousy clue.
Well, perhaps I'm imagining things, but I feel this funny tingle in the spot where I used to wear the amulet. So either we're bound to find something here, or you need to take me to the nearest hospital.
A funny tingle?
I never doubted your abilities.
Right! We must find the octopus from my dream, before Mbati does.
Very well.
But now we may be close to the right place. All we're missing is the octopus.
That's all? We'll never find an octopus in the Nile?
Perhaps your dream wasn't about a real live octopus. Jack, did you see other things in your dream too?
Yes. There were some stone tablets with simple drawings. One of them was this Egyptian beetle, I believe.
A scarab. Those beetles were depicted everywhere in ancient Egypt, in temples, on obelisks, all over the place.
Impossible! Jack, take a closer look at the obelisk.
An obelisk? Where?
You're standing on it. It may be a bit hard to recognize with all these roots wrapped around it, like tentacles.
Yup. You're
Eve,
right there.
Amanda, you're both geniuses. And I knew we'd find it.
That must be a huge coincidence.
From a zoological point of view, this looks more like a squid, not an octopus.
Yeah.
I think it comes close enough. So, shall we?
All right.
That should be pretty obvious.
I'm still not convinced that this thing is an octopus.
All right. We're going to continue this game on the very next episode of Jack Keane 2, The Fire Within. Deep down inside, you've got it burning. Grab a snack and we'll be right back.